Big Swamp Wetland Restoration Project is one of the largest restoration projects underway on the eastern seaboard of New South Wales, Australia. The first stage of the project has resulted in over 700 hectares of restored tidal and freshwater wetlands, converting one of the country's worst acidic landscapes into an ecologically diverse and productive wetland. Innovative engineering solutions and adaptive management has resulted in the creation of a tidal environment, as well as improving water quality and fisheries in the entire estuary. Draining of the landscape over the last century has exposed an insidious acid problem that has been severely impacting the wider estuary. To put this in context, this water has the acidity of vinegar, a pH of around 2.5, that results in mass fish kills, attacks healthy oysters, and smothers the riverbed in toxic metals. The entire catchment is renowned for its historic beauty and oyster farming industry. However, the acid affects thousands of hectares and a solution was desperately needed. I was born and raised in the valley where my family has operated an oyster farming business on the Manning River for over 4 generations. Growing up on the river and watching my dad at the oyster farm was a major influence for me choosing to become an engineer working to restore rivers and estuaries. It's fortuitous because the Big Swamp Wetland Restoration Project is aiming to address the exact issues that have plagued my dad's oyster business over the last 20 years. A novel engineering design and assessment approach developed and applied at Big Swamp is turning new ground in restoration science and has been highly successful. It is incredibly rewarding to see the dramatic changes that have taken place at the site. Almost instantaneously, the water chemistry changed, birds and fish have returned, and salt marsh, an endangered ecological community in Australia, is expanding rapidly across the site. The large wetland restoration project provides significant wider catchment improvements, including connecting wetland areas across the estuary to enhance ecosystem services and catchment-wide biodiversity, increased public access through council-owned land for recreation and fishing, and improved oyster production. The Big Swamp Wetland Restoration Project is a recent example of how an understanding of the entire estuary, the science, and the people must all come together to successfully restore the landscape. New scientific methods were developed to understand how the entire estuary functions and the role of proposed remediation works in the broader catchment.
I think the surprising thing was with the locals who were initially opposed to the setup soon became aware that yes, it was a good idea.
The project was recently awarded a Green Globe Award, highlighting the importance of the project at a catchment and community level.